All right, so Shane here, daily-astrocat.com. Today is Thursday. It is the 29th of January, so a couple more days to go, right? That's right. So, look, our moon is going to be void of course in Gemini today at 2:57 p.m. We'll enter Cancer at 5:32, also in the p.m. Been loving those Cancer moons lately, right? Everyone is already tired of winter, and the moon entering her own sign will only make longing for warmer weather worse. Wow, a lot of alliteration there, right? We get a boost in health matters today as we find a way to get easily back on track, right? With a little bit of attention to diet and exercise, okay? That's particularly in the morning. The moon sextile Chiron is what makes this feel possible, right? Because that moon is about feelings and, you know, what our attitude is towards it and how we're feeling emotionally about it, right? So that's something that can really happen. The void of course moon coincides with a Saturn square. That's a great starting point to understand the energies that this moon in Cancer will bring about. That's right, because with Neptune at the very beginning of Aries, when the moon enters Cancer, we're going to find ourselves in that crossing pattern, that square pattern, right? You know, two opposing energies that they're not necessarily opposing, but they are definitely opinionated and definitely have their own way of going about communicating, right? So, what else do we have happening here for you? Well, look, challenge yourself to bring to fulfill yesterday's promises, okay? Whatever you promised to yourself yesterday, try to fulfill it today. The words are shifting, and they sound kind of rather melodious. And that is going to lead up to even larger demonstrations and protests this weekend. Because we're able to convince other people to join us and to go out and do what we need to be doing. And today's keyword is feeling, as in the feels that you get from, that moon in Cancer feeling, right? That longing for the warmer weather, right? That's what we're feeling. The color is natural pearl. So look, Aquarius season is fully underway, and the careening jerks and fits remind us that working towards change is slow going and often difficult. Delivering on our own uniqueness, that can be kind of trying and draining, right? This is human nature. Changes are coming. And we can either choose to be part of that change, or we can be swept up in it or tossed aside by it, right? All of that stuff. Mercury is conjunct Venus. The words will be persuasive and enticing. Tell Congress not to expand funding for Dear Leader Stormtroopers, also known as ICE. That's a good starting point, right? Been a lot of that in the news lately. All right, so they don't need any more money. He doesn't need his own private army. The moon in Cancer is the reason for us feeling the way we do today. Slightly overwhelmed and confused by the number of changes we are feeling compelled to be making. That Neptune entering Aries is going to be very, very like, hey, we got to, we want to do, we're at that creative point, and we're going to be at that creative point. Tell your inner art critic to sit down, okay? You may have 14 years. You have 14 years to work on this, right? So think about it. The moon will be square Neptune. Perhaps we are unconsciously sabotaging our own works because we're fearful that they may be successful, right? Remember, illusions are delusions. This is just part and parcel of that whole Neptune moving forward thing, right? Next week, we're going to see Uranus come out of retrograde, and then the only retrograde planet will be Jupiter. So, let's talk about just a little bit more. Look, don't let the Super Bowl hype get to you, okay? Yeah, it's easy to drift into a reverie it's all too easy because of that Neptune influence, right? And the moon being conjunct with Neptune just as she enters Cancer. Look, this is just the beginning. We have to remember that this is just the beginning stage of a long and more involved journey. Our words will be carrying much more weight after today. All right, so in 1595, William Shakespeare's play Romeo and Juliet is thought to have been first performed. Now, it was officially published in early 1597, but in 1595 on this date is when it's believed to have been first performed. And our birth is Oprah Winfrey. She's 72. Hi, Oprah. Happy birthday. She's born in 1954, an American TV talk show host and actress. That's right. That's Oprah. She's with the Oprah Winfrey Show, The Color Purple. She's born in Cusco, Mississippi. And that is all we have for you. So, let's recap, shall we? Our color is natural pearl. And the key word is feeling, as in I'm feeling like I need to be in a warmer place. Don't we all? All right. Even people who live in warmer places are like, Okay, so that's what we got for you. Yep, I've seen video from Texas and stuff like that with, half an inch of snow that shuts the town down. Absolutely. No school today, kids. We have an inch of snow on the ground. All right, so that's all I have for you. Appreciate and love every single one of you. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. I love all the comments. I love everybody checking in and just saying, hey, we're here. Seems like the algorithms are still a little tricky, to say the least, and I'm not seeing... I am not seeing responses and comments as quickly as I did before. Those seem to still be lagging somewhat. I don't know if anybody else is noticing that, but I am certainly noticing that. So I will get back to you because I'm trying to go through them now. I'm just kind of looking at each post and checking the comments and making sure that I'm getting back to everybody, okay? Appreciate and love every single one of you. Keep those comments coming. Keep the shares. Keep the likes. I appreciate all of that. Thank you. Today is a 5. Happy astrocatting.